This video is definitely well overdue, and within good reason, because good things take time, and quality and craftsmanship and things of substance take time. But then it gets to a point where it's like, okay girl, like pack it up, okay? And I think it's just been me. I have been trying to hold on to every last bit of summer that I possibly can, because summer is that's my favorite season and favorite time of the year. And so also with me staying in a climate where, you have some days that are a lot warmer than others, I've definitely been like trying to hang on to every last bit of summer that I possibly can. But then I'm like, all right, we're definitely knee deep into fall, so let's pack it up. Let's, get rid of the summer clothes. Not get rid of, but let's just put it to the side for now and move on. So as I started to get all my summer things together, I was like, let me just do a quick little roundup of everything that I made this past spring and summer. So here we are with a roundup of everything that I made, and I'm also squeezing out just, one or two good more wears out of this dress, because what can I say? I'm an outfit repeater. Is that a crime? Like, if you love your clothes, you should wear them as many times as you can. I'm definitely guilty of repeating outfits. I don't know if you all remember, but that 3-piece green set that I made at the end of winter, I've worn that in the winter, the spring, the summer, probably will wear it again in the fall. I have been wearing that outfit down. Very similar to this dress. I have been wearing this outfit out, okay? You all will probably get tired of seeing this dress next summer, okay? Because it's coming out again. But yeah, I'm definitely in the space of quality over quantity. And so I've been wearing my things. And that's all I can say. So, one of my things that I put on my goals for this year and on my Make 9 board was I wanted to make more rompers and dresses. And so I definitely indeed have been leaning very heavily into dresses. I made this dress. I think I did a live sewing video, and then I went outside to quickly capture some footage in this dress. Love this dress. I love how I feel in this dress. I felt super empowered in this dress because, you know how you have something in your mind and then it actually comes out the way you envisioned it? That kind of happened through this process, and so I really love it. I wanted to wear this dress to go wine tasting in, but that didn't happen, and I'm okay with that because it got done when it needed to be done, and I'm okay with that. So speaking of dresses, another dress that I made was this cheetah print dress. This was also another make that I did live. I didn't live sew, but I did a pattern review live talking about, the process and what went into making this. And I've definitely have worn this dress quite a few times this summer. I learned how to do a French seam. I learned how to use my narrow hem foot. And yeah, I also learned how to attach a ruffle to a dress. I learned a lot of new things with that particular project, and it just felt like, new skill unlocked, leveled up type of thing. And I'm like, oh, am I a beginner sewist still? Like, when do you decide if you are moving from a beginner sewist to an advanced, or like, who's keeping score? How do you keep score? Because I feel like with that dress, I like leveled up a little bit. So I had a blast making this. Something else that I made and I really enjoyed, I made this project towards the end of spring. It was late spring. I'll include a photo up here on the screen, but I made this dress and I did kind of a like sew with me type of vibe. I didn't really talk too in depth about it, but I really enjoy these videos where I can just kind of sit down and talk through the process of what went into creating it. Long story short, I love this dress and the material that it's made out of, so much so that I did not want to throw away the remnants from this project. I ended up making, if you follow me on TikTok, I definitely shared it there. I can't remember if I shared a reel here on YouTube, but if I did, you would have seen that I turned the remnants of that project into a 3-piece set. Not a set, but I turned it into a crop top, and then I turned it into a workout set. And I say workout lightly because I actually wore the biker shorts and the bandeau top. I wore it on a hike, and then because it's a bandeau top, your girl needs support when it comes to the cleavage area, so I did like light stretching in this. I did yoga and again some light exercises in this bandeau top and biker shorts. And whatever this material is, please help me figure it out in the comments because I need more of it in my life. It's thick and sturdy enough where I know this will last over time. This is the type of material that you typically see bandage dresses get made in this. The inside is soft where it feels like scuba material, but I don't think it's scuba material. It's like a heavy rib knit. It stretches 4 ways. I'm really in love with the fabric, and I need more of it. I need more of it. So help me find more of it so I can get it. Yeah, love this. After coming off this project, I was also inspired by Coachtopia. I'll include a link to the direct video that explains more about what it is because I don't think I'm going to do it justice with this explanation I'm about to give. Coachtopia is basically like a spin-off of the Coach brand, and the gist of it is they start with the end in mind. So they have their regular set of products and things that they're going to make. However, they take the scraps and the remnants from that project and they turn it into other product. And I was super inspired by that because if you sew, then you know at the end of all of your makes and all of your projects, you have all these like scraps and remnants and all these things. And that's how I ended up, you know, with another creative venture this year, which I have talked a lot about on my channel. But I really wanted to find a way to like put my scraps to use and figure out what else could I do with my scraps. So I went crazy, okay? All inspired by that. So I started turning, I don't know if you all can tell, but I started turning scraps from this project into scrunchies. Let me see if I can grab the other stuff. I have scrunchies in almost every project that I have stitched up. So it's kind of like a little memory from each project. I have turned them into scrunchies, headbands. I even made, y'all, let me show you. I even made this cute little bag. And inside of this bag, I have, hold on a minute, let me show you. Let me show you. I have these cute little pattern weights with my name on it. Isn't this just the cutest? It's cute. So I made a ton of these and I started gifting these to a few of my sewing friends. I even have a few of these up on my shop. Your girl went stitch crazy with kind of stitching through the remnants of my fabric that I had left over from these projects. So that became a thing. Let's see, I also stitched up this dress. I did a live sew along. This was definitely a project that you can stitch up within a weekend. I think I stitched it up within a few hours live. Those videos should still be up on my channel. But I came across this fabric while thrifting for another project, and this is like a heavyweight cotton. And by heavyweight, I mean like it's thick enough where it's still breathable, but it's thick in terms of quality. Like I know like the other fabric that I was like excited about, it's going to last. Like I can definitely see this, you know, this piece having some longevity out of this dress. So really excited about how this turned out. Another project that I have here on my rack, I don't have any photos in this dress. I did record some footage, not dress, this set. I did record like a sew along and a sew with me. It is New Look N6722. I stitched up the skirt as well as the top, and you know, I kind of saved this project for myself, and it's okay to have a little something something to just have for yourself. I've been going back and forth between if I want to release the footage of me actually making the skirt, mainly because I made this toward the end of summer and I was like, summer's over, would anybody even want to see this? And yeah, I've kind of been going back and forth about it because, you know, people may not watch it because it's the end of summer. We're not in that season anymore. But if I at least put it up now, it'll be available next summer. So I don't know. I've been going back and forth about that. If you all want to see it, then maybe I'll work to get that put up at some point. But yeah, I stitched that up. And I also, with the top, I didn't follow the instructions line by line. So I was also going back and forth about that because I was like, would people want to watch something if I'm not following the instructions directly? You know, like, would that frustrate people? Like, you click on it and it's not exactly what you thought it would be. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And we'll see about that. But the last thing that I stitched up, and you all will probably get sick of me sharing this because I'm probably going to repurpose the footage from this project for some other like video content because I really enjoyed just the way this turned out. This is one of those projects where I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to top my last project. And I say that each time I finish a project, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to top this. I don't know. And then I surprise myself and I'm like, okay, I love this. I don't think it can get any better than this. But then I surprise myself. And so, yeah, I'm just really excited about the way this turned out. Yeah, I'll share pictures. I'm pretty sure you've seen videos of this. You're probably going to see more of this because that's how much I love this set. And I thought I loved my clothes before, but I'm realizing now just how much more I'm really enjoying my clothes because they actually fit. I'm excited to wear them again and again, and I feel like you should love your clothes. Okay, if you have not consistently reached to put on a particular outfit, you may not love it as much as you think, and you should probably give it away. Like, give it to Goodwill. Make it into something else. I don't know. It's just probably a sign that you don't really love it as much as you think. I'm just saying. So yeah, these were some of the pieces and the things that I made this past spring and summer. I'm looking forward to seeing what else I make, you know, throughout the rest of this year. If you're excited to see what else I make and stitch up throughout the rest of this year, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my uploads. And I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.